Okay, hello. So, a little bit different. Want to make you think. I want to make you maybe think differently. I want this to be something that can help. Of course, I want it to be something that's going to help. That's all I'm ever trying to do. Now, you might disagree with what I'm going to say. I'm hoping that I can deliver the argument in such a way that you can at least understand why I'm saying it like this, if not agree with me, because I believe this to be true, really. I'm going to tie it all in with what you're eating and your exercise and these kinds of things, and I'm hoping that this can help. Okay, so without further ado, my argument here is that you do not have free will. I do not have free will. We do not have free will. Free will is an illusion, doesn't exist. Now, your immediate response to that may be, what are you talking about? Now, let's reduce this down. So, as quickly as I can, you will not disagree that you can't change your genes. That's an underpinning, your eye color, your height, and all the rest of it. You don't disagree with that. And to an extent, your neurobiology, therefore, there's something, your brain to an extent is predetermined by your genes. And the way your genes are expressed, epigenetics it would be called, which at the beginning of life you can't control either, depending on what your mother ate when she was pregnant with you, and activity levels and things like this will have changed the expression of your genes when you're born. So you're born, and that wasn't up to you. The time, what you're composed of, you had nothing to do with that. And I think that no one would disagree with me on that. Now, your experiences, your first experiences, again, not really controlled by you at all. So what hospital you were born in, or what house, who your mother is, who your father is, who's the first person you see, what are the first human interactions that you see? You didn't choose any of that, but they've been imposed on you. So you've got your genetics, your epigenetics, and then these experiences that have just come into you, and you did not choose that. Now, as soon as you're able to make any sort of choice, that is already made. You're making that choice because of your underlying genetics and your experiences up to that point. And then this just cycles on, doesn't it? So, you make a choice of sorts. Something happens, you're getting people telling you things, people are doing things, you're seeing different things, you're hearing different things, you're smelling different things. And all this is just affecting the way that you are and your future decisions. So I am basically arguing that all your decisions are based on previous decisions, which are based on previous decisions and experiences. Again, reduced back to your genes and your original experiences, right? So ultimately, if you reduce that down, you cannot control it. So let's just all do nothing because we've got no choice about anything. Obviously, that's ridiculous, and that is not what I'm arguing. I'm just merely trying to get you to come to see. This helps with empathy, certainly. And if I see, let's bring it back to what what I do. We see overweight people, and there may be a level of judgment and that kind of thing. And look, if you were born with their genes and their experiences, you would be them. You would be doing exactly what they do. You would be the same size they are, right? So that it helps from an empathy perspective. Now, if I can further this on, you become an adult, and obviously we're making decisions. Now, I can argue to you that the decision you make is based on all your previous experiences. Well, for all intents and purposes, you have free will, and that you think you have free will, and that you will try your best to make the best decisions. And so it's possibly an issue of semantics, but even those decisions that you're making now are influenced right now by things. So some of you may know kind of nudge theory, or plenty of psychological studies and results show that you don't have a choice. Now, let's bring this back to food. So a great paper I read recently, Free Will and the Obesity Epidemic. Things like more variety means you will eat more. Even with M&Ms and jelly beans, if there's more colours of them, you'll eat more of them. Are you consciously aware that you're doing that? No. If you're eating in a group of 3, rather than on your own, one bit of research was suggesting an extra 150 calories that you're going to eat. Are you consciously making that decision? No, of course you're not. Children, show them toy adverts or show them food adverts. If you show them food adverts, ad libitum, they then eat about twice as much food. Are they consciously doing that? No. So you're kind of being subliminally bombarded all the time. I mean, a good example, isn't it, is it's not always rational either, is it? When you see a sports star advertising a shaver, I could do the shave right now, to be fair. Why is that rational? Why are you then going to, because he is a sports star, he clearly is going to, or she, is clearly going to know, have a good judgment about, what shaver to buy. It's just daft. They call it the halo effect, whereby you see one good attribute and then you assume that all other attributes are good. When you think that good-looking people are intelligent and things like that. I'm digressing. The point is, you're not always in control of the decisions that you make, and to an extent, they are influenced by things out of your control. Now, look, you just watched this video, and I've given you this information. Now, that is my will acting upon yours. Now, if you expose yourself to enough of the correct sort of environments and information, people, then of course you can change. I'm not saying that you cannot change, and that's almost the opposite of what I'm trying to say. But I'm trying to kind of make the point that if you can understand the mechanisms for why you are how you are, why you think how you think, then you can be better in charge of going forward and changing them. And you know that in certain circumstances, things are going to try and influence you subconsciously, if you like. If you're aware of that, then you can tackle it better. If you surround yourself with the right environments, then that can help you to change. If you're someone, some of it's basic, isn't it? If you are trying to give up smoking and you're hanging around people who smoke all the time, it's not going to help. If you're trying to give up smoking and you hang around people who hate smoking and it's a pain when you smoke, it's going to be much easier. Same, extrapolate that onto whatever, weight loss, going to the gym more. Just try to surround yourself with a good environment. Try to understand that sometimes things are affecting you that you cannot control, but if maybe you can control them a bit better. And I'm going to leave it at that. Let me know what you think. If you agree with me, disagree with me, and I will see you for another video soon.